In my mind, I never thought I'd see the end of time. It's not that bad, we're having more fun than we ever had. Start your phone, I don't care.
Hi, it's Dirty Laundry again. I'm Malia James, your hostess, and today I'm interviewing my friend Dennis and his band Stardeath and the White Dwarfs.
Hello.
What are your names?
I'm
You're
Dennis. This is Matt.
Matt. How did you come up with the name?
You know,
Are you Stardeath?
people think that it's like Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders
Right.
from Mars kind of thing, but no, it really is. I think probably the way a lot of bands come up with names. A friend wanted us to play a show with them, and they wanted to make flyers, so we had to have a name. And I think me and Casey, our bass player, we stayed up all night, got a bunch of books and got a bunch of DVDs, and got really high, and just looked through this shit all night. And I don't really remember when it came about, but I know we got up in the morning, we had this piece of paper with like 10 names written on it, and that was the wickedest thing on there, so we just picked it. Yeah, but I don't know where it came from.
When did you finally decide to start writing and taking music more seriously?
I think it was kind of right at the end of high school for me. I kind of just started playing, playing guitar and playing songs, working on songs. And I'd always go over to Wayne's house because he had a little cheap recording setup in his back room back there. I always go there and kind of record songs. It was right at the same time when he started recording demos and stuff for Yoshimi, that record. And so I got to kind of be there, and he'd be pounding out some of his ideas or something. I kind of got to get in there and see how some of that worked, and it just got really, really interesting to me really quick. And I started wanting to do my own songs, stuff like that. And I went and got a similar cheap recording setup and started to work on my own songs. And it didn't take long after that where I really started to just fall in love with it once I started to do it. And naturally, when you start writing songs, I think you start wanting to play your songs. That's where starting a band came from. The most important thing that I've ever taken from Wayne or any of the Lips is just always been the work ethic that they use. Because I've always loved the Flaming Lips music, and I always kind of thought that a band like them that had such great songs, well, the job was done. You know, you would just go play shows and everybody would love you, and that's just the way it was. But then seeing them get out there with great songs and work as hard as they do, that is really what gets inspiring and becomes just a great piece of advice to anybody doing any job, I think. Yeah.
Do you feel like, do you get a bit of slack for being, like people are like, oh, he just gets to do that because he's...
Well, I think we get some, but whatever. I think it's you get people that have good things to say about you because of that, and bad things. We assume the truth is in the middle somewhere. The record just came on Warner's about 2 months ago now, and the way that all happened was a long process as well, where it was just demos for a while. They offered us a demo deal, and we just assumed, well, nobody is going to sign a weird band like us, so we'll just take this money from this demo deal and we'll quickly make a cheap record.
Right.
And the people at Warner's ended up really liking a couple of the demos and giving us a deal, and so then we kind of went in and finished the rest of the record then. So that's why it kind of has been this long, slow process of getting a record out.
Are the Arcade Fire really assholes?
Ooh. Well, I like the Arcade Fire. I have nothing bad to say, but I completely support everything that my uncle has said, and it's as far as I'll go with it. Yeah.